How you doing, folks? Papa Joe here. Just watched a video. I'll call him my friend, although we've never spoke, never met. I watch his videos quite often. I doubt that he watches mine. He is a, oh, I gotta get off that wallet. It's killing me. No, it ain't full of money. He's a black conservative. He's also a preacher's son. And him and I agree on so much stuff. And I watch quite a few of his videos. His name's Dan Adams. Is it plural or singular? Adams. I think I will, let me see here. I am going to see about sharing this video I just watched over on the Simple Living with Papa Joe Facebook wall. Make sure I can do that. Come on. No, it ain't gonna let me do that. Why? It says it's for public. Well, I might have to work at it and try to do it a different way.
Good evening. Well, I should say good afternoon.
Try the save video part. I don't know. I've never saved a video. Let's see here. I know y'all just love sitting here while I'm trying to figure this out, ain't you? No, that ain't gonna do it. Let's try that. Photo or video. No, that wants me to do a video. But dadgummit, that's kind of aggravating. It ain't letting me share that with you. Bummer. But anyway, check out Dan Adams. Like I said, if you agree with a lot of what I say, you're going to agree with a lot of what he says. And he's on a rant this morning. And I got to agree with him. He said that he spent a lot of time going through all the Democratic, leftist, the media and all this, and said they all was saying the same thing about Trump's speech, and said that it was militant. Now, I know to me, militant means that it's offensive, offensive as in going after, not defensive, offensive, and that it was aggressive and mean and all of this, and he kept saying America first. Who do you think an American president, what country should an American president put first? China, Cuba, Africa, Russia? I would think America. So it's a bad thing that he kept saying America first. It's a bad thing that he wants to make America great again. It's a bad thing that he wants to help American people. Shame on him. Now, folks, right there, that tells you a whole bunch. It tells me a whole bunch. When they are trashing the newly elected president for being pro-United States, something wrong. They got their cards messed up. And there's only one solution to me. If you don't think America should be first, You need to move to the country that you think should be first. Cut and dry. I don't know how many times I've told y'all that I'm not a real big fan of Trump. Never have been. However, I put a lot of faith in the man. I have never questioned his love of country. I've questioned how he might achieve some stuff. It bothered me greatly that he wouldn't tell us. But then again, what's the old saying? You keep your cards close to your chest. And especially when you're being attacked like he was, if you try to tell people what you're wanting to do and you put it out there, then all these people that thinks he's such a bad guy already, they've been trying to block him. So he's got a hard road ahead of him. And I would like to encourage any of y'all that hear people bad-mouthing Trump, I would like to encourage you to line them out. And that don't mean knock them out. You need to tell them you're full of shit. Why do you have a problem with Trump wanting America to be first and to be great? That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. I guess y'all seen my 4 a.m. video, and no, I'm not taking it down. The one individual says, I'm starting to think Papa Joe's not a morning person. Actually, I am. I'm one of them that when I wake up at regular hours, I'm awake. And 99% of the time, I hit the floor running. I'm not one that has sat around for 10 or 20 minutes to wake up and all that, and I don't wake up all groggy and I hate getting up. And no, that ain't me at all. It wasn't a matter of it being 4 a.m. It was a matter of I'm tired of people trying to tell me that I'm an ignorant ass dummy that don't know trucking because I don't know technology or all this other, and that's so far from the truth. Your technology's only going to do so much for you. And there's so many of these young kids out here that do not know the world actually did exist and work before computers, before your Apple phone, before your smartphone. And there are some of us out here that had to go through the pains of the computer coming into the trucking industry. And it was not an easy switch. We got severely hurt. And I'm not talking about the trucks, computers, and all that. I'm talking about with shippers and receivers. They used to actually have notebooks and stuff and ledgers, and you would go in there and they would look you up on the ledger and see what time your appointment was and all this stuff. They actually did all that by hand. And then the computer came in and it drew it out where normally you could go and be in and out of place in an hour. It drew it out to be 3 hours because the computers were so slow. The people didn't know. The information wasn't there and blah, blah. It was a nightmare. So, yeah, there was lots of issues. Schedule and come back tomorrow because somebody entered it wrong and crazy stuff, people, crazy stuff. And we are the ones that went through it to get it to where it is now. So you're going to tell us that since we was with this from the beginning to now, we don't have a clue? No, we've got a clue. We're just not one of these that sits right here on our iPad and our smartphone and our Apple phone and our whole world rotates around it. We actually know how to converse. We can actually hold conversations looking at someone. It don't have to be a text to communicate with people. We actually know how to pick up the phone and talk to someone and hold a decent conversation. So there's a whole lot of people like me out here. They're just tired of hearing your bullshit. And when you think that you're 20, 30 years old and you've been in trucking for 2, 3, 7 years and I've got it all figured out and you guys don't. You're so damn far from the truth, you ain't even got a clue how wrong you are. And you're so big-headed, you won't hear right now. If you're listening to this, you're sitting there getting mad and trying to figure out how I'm wrong instead of actually listening to what I'm saying and understanding. You're probably already trying to figure out what kind of hateful message you're going to put. And that's another thing that a lot of us older people are getting tired of, and it don't just have to be in the trucking. Why are y'all always so damn mad? The majority of you act like you are just pissed off at the world. And some of you, including a stepdaughter of mine, if you're not mad, you're not happy. Well, guess what? Take your mad somewhere else. I don't need it. I don't want to hear it. Negative, hateful, spiteful, and you ain't got a clue what you're talking about. But yet you're going to say, we're the dummies. We've got it figured out. Y'all are dummies. Really? One of these days you may see the error of your ways. I doubt it, but you may. So no, that's why I got up and read that nonsense. Somebody called me an idiot, and he can't even make a decent comment. Also, really? I'm a damn hillbilly, and I type better than that, and I have to sit here and do the hunt and peck. Wow. Yeah, that's what aggravates me. I get tired of it. I get tired of it. And I try to be nice on my comments and stuff and all that. And every once in a while, you just got to call it what it is. BS. Kind of like all the media and all this saying how bad Trump is. Really? Oh, it's terrible. He wants America first. To me, that's as stupid as, oh, well, the modern day, the new age driver, they know technology and you don't, so you ain't got a clue how to truck. Really? Makes me wonder if you really know what trucking is. So, that's what got me going on that rant. And I was on the phone this morning with my wife and our friend Kelly out of Oklahoma. Speaking of our fine government, now I ain't gonna put Kelly's business out here, and there's the phone. I can tell you it would BS. It is what it is, folks. Now, you need to really stop and think about what you're saying before you just go running your mouth. So, in the meantime, that's my update. You'll be getting more, I'm sure, because I'm sitting here in the dock for a while. Because I can't figure out what's going on. I'm in the dock. Y'all have a blessed day. Remember, God loves you and so do I. Bye.